Hello, this is ICP5. My first task for this ICP is to be able to implement a delete function for the employer or the employee. So here's all the information of the employer. When you click the delete button, it will delete the first item in the list, or you can just search the company name. And if this is the item you want to delete, click the delete button, click search again, and it's no longer there. Then just we'll search everybody else. As you can see, now in the list, there's only 2 companies left. My second task was inside the employee activity. Inside the employee activity, you click search, it will show all the company that is there and its employees. So as you can see, there's only 1 company right now under the name Ben Howe, and the employer is under 2. He is a software engineer. Now my task for this is to create an update feature that will update the information when you change something in the employee detail. So what this does is that when you search for Ben, it would text the first name, and whatever you want to update inside Ben, you can put like change the last name, which is Will, and when you click on update, you also have to change the date of birth because it's required. So you can either put in the same day of birth or you just put a random one. As you can see, now when you click on the update button and then click search again, you can see there's update Ben, last name Will, and the day of birth and the employee day. I didn't put in the job description, so now I just took out the job description and leave it as blank. So that is all my task for SQLite. Now you go into the code. What I implement in the employee activity is that I created a delete function and then a delete button inside the XML of the employer. So what I did was I make an SQLite readable data, take and call the edit text of what the text I want to change for the search and for the delete. And then just do the same thing as the read data, create projection, selection of what I want to delete, and then a cursor query. Then if the list is not empty, you move to the first item and you check the ID, then you set up the database, table name, and then the ID that you want to delete. Now for the employee activity, I basically did the same thing, but this is for updating. So for updating, I just use the same format as a save data by get right database. Then I call in the input function for the first last name, job description, employee ID, blah blah blah. Set the calendar, change the date, set the first name because that's the name I want to call for updating, for which employer I want to update, and then selection, projection, then the same thing, and then just the same function. If it's not empty, set the ID that you want to update, and then bam. Okay, so that is all the task for SQLite. Now let's move on to the database. So what I did for the database is that I implemented a logout functionality for the database, right? So I already created an account. Gmail So what happened? Oh, I might have put in something wrong. Oh, missing a G up there, because that's not the right user. Now you click, as you can see, you can put in a name, phone number, which is already there. What my task was to implement a lockout functionality, so when you click on the lockout button, it will lock the user out of the home screen. So as you can see, click the lockout and you go back to the login activity. Now if you go into home activity, you'll see that what I implement was just a function. Lockout, check for authentication state, set authentication listener, and set the user, the current user that's been logged in. And if user is no, which is he clicked the lockout button, then you want to move from the home screen to the login screen. And this is the key part of it. When you add the authentication listener to the authentication state, you need to set sign out to let the user sign out. This will go in here, and that's it.